Hi guys, so today we're down at Carnoustie Golf Links again. It's still in the middle of winter here, the course is frozen, it's absolutely freezing. I'm working through some swing changes just now though, so I thought it made sense to do a video on that, show you exactly what I'm trying to work on, how I'm doing it, and at the end I'm trying out something that Rory McIlroy tried for his golf swing as well. So stay tuned for that, make sure you watch the end for that part. Okay, so we're going to break this down into three parts. Right, so the first part we're going to talk about what the faults I've got in my swing, the things I don't like, the things I'm trying to improve, and how I'm going to go about doing that. Part two, we're going to talk about the drills that I'm doing, certain things like that, and then the third part we're going to go into the Rory McIlroy thing. So that's the bonus content at the end. Okay, so it's something I saw online that he's doing to try and help his golf swing, and you can see the differences already. So let's get into part one. Okay, so as I said, part one, the things I'm working on in my swing just now. So we're in the off season here at Carnoustie, so this is the best time to make any changes to your swing. So the problem I've got in my swing, if I come down the camera angle here, I get a little bit, there's a little bit of disconnection in my swing. So I get to the top of my swing, this arm separates from my side, and I get the club a little bit kind of here across the line, and with driver I tend to get it quite long. Sometimes I can even see it out the corner of my eye. So what I'm basically working on at the moment is just trying to keep this arm much more connected to my side so that the club is in a much nicer position at the top. There's less rerouting needed to come to work on the way down. Then after that, this is a really important move for the vast majority of golfers that hit a slice. So I've got another tendency at the top where I get to the top and I work out this way. I get steep, I chop across it, I hit pulls and big slices. It's not nice. So I'm working on at the moment trying to feel like I get to the top of my swing and then just let the club fall into that slot behind me there. So I'll show you what that looks like, hopefully, here in slow motion. So to the top and then let it drop behind me. So the result's not important. When you're making a swing change, the result is not important at the moment. It's about grooving that move. So we'll try that again. That was better. Okay. So, how do we go about actually implementing these changes? Okay, so it's one thing saying we're trying to do this, we're trying to do that. How do we actually make swing changes? So let's get into part two and we'll talk about that now. Okay, so like I said, how do we actually go about implementing these changes to the swing? It's not easy. It takes a lot of patience, but there's two drills that I'm working on at the moment. So the first one is basically, the main position I'm trying to feel in is the top of my backswing. So my advice is just practice it. It sounds so simple, but practice it but with a pause. So get to the top of your swing and just hold it there for a couple of seconds, swing back down. It's also important as well, I find, to look at the ball when you're doing this. Don't look up, because you don't do that in a golf swing. You need to train your body how to move that way whilst you're looking at the ball. Okay, so swing to the top, pause, swing to the top, pause, and then hit one. Okay, and for me, that's the best way to feel a new position that you're trying to work on in a golf swing. Okay, so if you just stand here and just aimlessly make swings, you're never, ever going to make that change. Okay, it's just going to, you've got to exaggerate the feeling, but you've just got to slow things down. Give yourself a body a chance to learn that new position. Hold it there. swing, and go. Again, the results of the ball, where it goes, don't really matter just now. It's about getting the positions, and then you can figure out where the ball's going after that, once you've improved the technique. Okay. So, the other drill that I've been working on, so what I tend to do is basically 5 swings like this. So 5 pause swings. 1, hold it and feel it. 2, do that 5 times, and then hit a shot. The other one that I think is really good is a similar idea, but it's a golf swing at say 50% speed. So you're still trying to feel the positions, you're not hitting a full shot, but you're only going at half speed. Okay, so we'll give that a try. So that felt really good. That felt nice. And just keep doing that. The most important thing here is discipline. Don't do this for 10 minutes and then just start slashing balls, because you'll just revert back to the same problems that you've got in your golf swing at the moment. So, once again, little 50% speed. It's quite nice actually, I like that. Just hitting little 7-irons here, by the way, but it's not really important. Just whatever your favourite club is, if it's a driver, do that. But it's going to be more difficult to feel that move with the driver, so be conscious of that. But we'll hit one more. So again, 5 swings with a pause at the top or whatever. You know, if you're working on your backswing, say you're a person that whips the club inside and you want to get the club more out here. 1, 2, and just hold it there, okay? So do that 5 times, and then hit a shot. And that's it, those 2 simple drills. You just got to be disciplined. Try and, you know, obviously we're lucky here at Queen State to have these indoor simulators that you can use, but whatever you can get access to, if it's a driving range, these are the best ways that I find for making a change. You've got to really concentrate on what you're doing. You're never going to find that position if you just stand there and hit balls. It's never going to happen. You've got to allow your body a chance to learn these new positions, whether it's a backswing, whether it's the top of the backswing, whether it's a downswing. You've got to give yourself a chance to learn it. Okay, so on to part 3. Okay, so part 3. So this is the little bonus thing that I've been trying to do the last couple of months. So I saw a video, try and put it in here, of Rory McIlroy talking about how he was going about making changes to his swing.
Yeah, so I sort of committed after the Dunhill that I wasn't going to watch my ball flight for 3 weeks. So locked myself indoors in like a swing studio for 3 weeks and just hit balls into a blank screen or a net. And just focused on my swing, focused on the movement of my swing, focused on some of my body patterns, I guess, and just had a live feed on a TV in front of me of where the club was, and sort of just trying to get the reps in of making the motion that I want to make. And then over the past 10 days now, so from last Monday, started to see the ball flight and get a bit more comfortable with what the ball was doing in the air, but still trying to focus on the move that I want to make. So, but I think those 3 weeks in the sim have been important. I haven't had time to sort of do that over the past 18 months. So I thought it was important to get in there and do that.
Rory, look, I'm not comparing myself to Rory, but Rory was talking about the same kind of things as me at the top of his backswing, where he gets a little disconnected and a little bit across the line. So he's trying to feel the same thing as me, where that right arm tucks in a little bit more and just gets him a bit more solid at the top. But what he spoke about was that the tendency is when you've got something like this, right? So if I hit one now, right, that's gone left. The natural reaction is that your body reacts to where the ball's going. So if I hit that one left, the natural reaction is your body goes, oh, I need to fix that. But that's not what you want when you're trying to make a swing change. So my advice is do this. Right? Get rid of the screen. Get rid of the ball tracer. If you're at the driving range, don't pay attention to where the ball's going. Just have a totally blank canvas, so that all you're concentrating on is the movements. You're not concentrating on the results at all, because your body's going to react to where the ball's going, okay? And that's what Rory talked about in his video. He said he took himself indoors into a black net, no screen, no ball trace or nothing, so that he could concentrate purely on the move he was trying to make rather than where the ball was going. Okay, so if I hit a few like that, and all I'm thinking here is trying to get these positions correct in my swing. So there, pause and hold. And that's it. Okay, so that would be my advice when you're trying to make swing changes, is take the ball flight, take the results out of it completely. Just make it all about what you're trying to achieve. And then once you get that move grooved, then you can go back and hit balls. And pretty quickly, you're going to figure out where the ball's going and how to correct it. But you're going to have better technique to go along with it. Okay, so I hope that makes sense, guys. It's a little bit of information there, but I'm just trying to, this series is all about, it's helping my game, talking through it for a start, but it's obviously more about trying to help you guys with your golf. Everybody wants to play better golf, so that's all we're trying to do here. So if you're enjoying these videos, make sure you drop a like and subscribe to the channel for future content. Thanks, guys.